Cowboy Bebop.
You did not just do that. You
Got
did
him.
not just do that. We do a countdown right before we start recording, and he went 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's
yeah.
actually Let's Jam. But
I know. I was mixing the two things. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Mm.
I mean, no, I've never heard this song before ever because what is this show? Never seen it.
Oh my God. Hey, we watched the first episode. You could have gotten it. You could have gotten it.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, welcome back to episode 2, Stray Dog Strut. I'm getting into this for the first time. Anna loves this show.
I do. Although this is probably my second third watch through.
That's not bad. Not bad.
Something like that.
Yeah.
In 10 years.
So it's almost like me when I watch a show, and if I decide to rewatch it, it's like years later. But
yeah.
But no, I mean, I didn't hate the first episode. I enjoyed it. I'm interested to see what is going on with, the overarching story stuff, and learn more about the characters and stuff. So
yeah, it is fun that you kind of get. I'm trying to think of shows that are like that. I mean, if you think about, this is going to be completely unrelated, but like Law and Order, how there's always different cases, like each episode, and sometimes, or even X-Files, like there's different cases, and sometimes there's like that overarching.
Exactly.
That's like how Cowboy Bebop is, and I think I really kind of like that.
The format
way of shows. Yes, that format of shows. It's always something new, but yet you still keep the storyline going.
Right. Yeah. And that's kind of what I gleaned from the first episode. It was going to be that type of show. And yeah, I watch a lot of those shows as well. So it makes sense. I don't know what it was about it in the past that I just didn't get into the show. So we'll stop.
It's all right. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive your past self. And if you don't like it now, well, then I won't forgive you.
That sounds about right too.
That's that.
I'll get a little but but yeah, let's see what this one's all about.
Let's do it. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
That reminded me of like Bang or Fang.
I don't know.
From
You tell
One
me.
Punch Man.
One of the two.
My brain. Silver Fang.
Okay, yeah. Silver Fang is Bang. Yeah.
When he goes to fight, he goes like that too.
Oh, true.
It's hilarious.
I was laughing at the reference to Hakeem Abdul-Jabbar or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Hakeem, Jesus Christ, I'm mixing up what they're saying. And then now looking at his form or his, super tall.
Yeah.
And then this right here, classic reference to that guy. So yeah, good times.
Didn't know that. Good to know.
Yeah. I forget that they're speaking so many languages here every time.
Yep.
It's interesting that they have that kind of, I don't remember if I said that in the first episode, but they have that kind of, a lot of sci-fi shows use similar like language overlap and or like a combination of languages that form the future language or whatever. And it's usually a lot of the Asian languages, maybe a little bit of English. Obviously, I'm assuming the ones that are spoken the most because there's the most people, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, they kind of meld. Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I forgot about this.
He looks super familiar.
She kind of gives me Sailor Moon vibes as a cowboy.
She reminds me of both someone from Pokemon and someone from Yu-Gi-Oh! At the same time.
Oh, funny. Interesting. I just love the style. So good. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Pineapple? I was like that one guy that was yelling at me on the road.
Oh, yeah. I was confused.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, the sounds of the bones, bro.
Give him a little stretch, you know? Fine.
How could you be so careless?
Hmm.
Is there a dog in there? Hello?
There's just something in there. I was wondering what kind, because they said, you know, pet thief, animal thief, or whatever. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what did he steal? I don't know if it's a traditional pet or.
Oh, geez. A Luma pet.
No, I was thinking more like a, not even a pet, but like something from a lab or something. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what I was
Oh, yeah. More like creature.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, given they're in space and all that, who even knows, right? So
That's, yeah. No clue. What an interesting shop.
reminds me of a typical pawn shop.
カイフォンロードの外れのアニマルトレジャーって店に行ってみな。何かわかるだろうさ。
見るだけは見るけど、買い取るかどうかはその後よ。
そりゃもう。
Hilarious.
整形をやりすぎで金がなくなったかハキム。
ちょっと待って。
なんと思うなよ。たくコロコロ顔変えやって落ち着かないやつだ。
ちょっといざこざごめんよ。うちの子みんな繊細なんだから。
あんたが開けろ。
I like the turtle just chilling on her noggin.
I'd wear a turtle as a hat.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I see.
コーギーね。可愛いけどありふれてて珍しい種類じゃないわね。
ね。
He's so cute.
The way I looked over and you're wagging your body like a corgi was so hilarious, dude. Just like a corgi.
Like how they wiggle their butts. Yeah.
Yeah,
God,
exactly.
I love corgis. They're so cute.
珍しい種類じゃないわね。
ね、この犬の値段は？
スーツケース込みでこんなもん。20万？200よ200。
ちょっと。
それが嫌なら自分でしますのね。食っちゃえば。
続けてくれ。北京ダックはふかしすぎたな。
Oh.
せめて300くらい。
ダメ。
Hey.
280。
ダメダメ。
250。
ゼロだ。返してもらおう。
またなの？こんな何？
Why do you have it out in the open like that? Lady?
Were they out in the open? I feel like everything just fell over.
I mean... Yes. floppy ears. Go, Pupper, go!
賞金稼ぐか動物愛護マフィアか
泣かせる話じゃないか。たかが200ウロンの犬のために命がけか。
なんだと
俺が欲しいのはあんたの首にぶら下がってる800万ウロンさ。
Just chilling.
Smart.
Oh,
That whole sequence, the song just threw me off so much. It just doesn't fit.
oh, interesting.
That's what the biggest thing I have about this against the show for me right now is the songs don't
Yeah.
fit.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it does. I don't know. I feel, but maybe that's just my nostalgia.
Yeah.
よしよし、首輪をつけてやろうな。アヒルのはずが犬とはな。そんなことより分かったのかよ。ああ、こいつはな、ウェルシュコーギー、完璧な打言だ。完璧な？くそー、胸くそ悪い。それもこれも全部この打言のせいだ。
What did you
Got
think was
him.
getting
犬
that
に
from?
価値はなくても飼い主には価値がある。あ？まあせいぜいこいつと仲良くなることだな。ガキとケダモンは嫌いなんだよ。
How could you hate him? Look at him.
Yeah, I wonder what it is.
今何時だ2時間後か我々の研究が明るみに出たら今までの苦労が台無しだ
そのようで。
だいたいあのデータ圏にいくらつぎ込んでると思ってるんだ
なんでそちらさんがやらねえんだよ。ばあちゃんにやりかけたことは最後までやり通せって言われなかったか。俺が生まれる前に死んでたよ。ああ、それは失礼。まあ、とにかくジョーカーはこっちが持ってるんだ。作戦通り頼むぜ。これが作戦ね。
そこのあんた、ズバリ知りたいことがあるね。いやいや、またれ。うちのピーコちゃんが何でもお答えしようぞ。お客さんわからないことがあるじゃろ。ほら、ピーコちゃんが言っておる。あんたには探し物か尋ね人があるとな。
He's like, nah.
ところに覇気もあるんだ。感度良好。頼んだぜ、ワンちゃんよ。やむをえん。
He's smart.
Oh, they
Put
put a
on the-
tracker on him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably on the collar, huh?
構わん目立ちますよ背に腹は変えられん
やりますか。
やってくれ
So these are clearly the guys that they got. The dog was stolen from, but who the heck are they?
Yeah.
何も聞こえないぞ
だから人間には聞こえないんですよ。
There's some like experimenters.
Right.
気の長い話だよな。ったか。
So my assumption is, I don't know if I'm right. My assumption is the dog is actually like super intelligent and something special about him that way.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they've done to it, or maybe they were
Yeah.
studying it, or I don't know. Maybe
Well, they said something about getting like using all the data, like almost like a data dump on him,
On the dog?
dog. Yeah. So you might not be far off.
I'm also wondering if that would be weird though. Putting like a human brain in a dog, that'd be weird. But
That'd be
it's the
really
future,
weird.
so who
But
knows
hey,
what the hell they're
yeah,
doing? I
who
don't know.
knows?
こんなんで本当に寄ってくんのかね。あ、
動き出した。何かが動き出したよ。
ちょっとあんたたちどうしたっていうの。
Oh, they hear the right.
おい、待て。
They're all going to this.
Yeah.
It's like that dog whistle thing.
I was gonna say it must be just
ハギムがいるだ
the high-tech version of it.
近いよ。探し物はもうすぐそこじゃ。本当にすぐ目の前に。ちょっとお題は。
出世払いだ
そんな。
幸せかい
とっても
Yeah, yo, marriage.
あなた何をしますか
Wow, so helpful. What are you doing?
しまった所詮は犬か
Okay.
Oh.
ハギム
ファイブ、奴は第6インターに向かってるぜ。
さっきのお返しだ
It does make a lot of sense though.
しやがるこいつは俺のもんだ
Awesome.
Just pressing all the boutons.
Bye.
Later. Oh no.
だからけだもんは嫌いなんだよ
Poor doggo. Oh shit. Right into the police station.
指名手配情報をお伝えするビッグショットの時間よ
But he got the doggo. That's what matters.
派手な方法で実施
Yep.
したアブドゥール・ハキムのことは覚えてるよな。
もちろんよ
彼が盗んだのはある研究機関が非合法に育てていたデータ犬って犬だったらしいってことだそうだ。
あらびっくりそんなワンちゃんなら私が飼ってみたいわ
でも行方不明のままなんだって。
一体どこへ行っちゃったのかしらね
まったくだ。
No one will ever know.
CM タイムだ。
She's gonna be so mad because
Yep.
まさかねほらほら掃除が済んだらコモドドラゴンちゃんにご飯よ
uh-huh.
きり働いてちょうだい
えいおいおい
Oh yeah, that guy from the beginning.
おいそこに上がるなっつうの冷たいだからこんな打鍵を放り出しちまおうって言ったんだよ連れてきたのはお前だろとにかくダニをなんとかしないとなくそ塩振って食っちまうぞ
それではまた See you next time!
Good luck!
It's just so goofy. It's so good. He's not having it. He's not having it, guys.
No. I was wondering if there was more or if it was just a next time thing. No. Okay. Okay, so before we go on, hold on, let me see. Tell me that ain't the same
Oh
girl.
yeah. Yep. Totally is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that was good. Good,
Anyways.
interesting. Obviously, the dog's going to be a character in the show now, so that's cool. Getting new character introductions. Yeah, no, I didn't have a problem with that one, you know.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the I don't know if that particular style of song, I feel like the voice made it even worse, just the singing of it. So it just stood out even more as a song that didn't fit for me. But the rest of the songs were,
That's fair.
were fine. But
Yeah, that one was definitely an outlier. I don't know why they added that one in.
yeah, but I've kind of been getting similar like last episode I had said that about one of the songs, or maybe even two, I don't know. They just felt out of place, but then again everything else fit. So I don't know if that's just Derek's not experimenting with different things or whatever, but it does seem to fall into a different like category. How do I explain it? I don't know. There's certain vibes that you get, right? Especially when you watch so many anime. Like even seeing the differences from like One Punch Man and Don and Frieren, like they all have different types of music and they all fit a certain way. I just don't feel that from certain songs in this show, so it throws me off.
Interesting. Interesting.
And I don't know if
Well,
they're playing that up because, again, we were talking about the languages and everything, the futuristic vibe and all that. So maybe they're just kind of going with, you don't like it or you don't get it because it's
Yeah.
not, current day or whatever. So I don't know. It could be.
Right. Yeah.
But-
And I don't know. I still go back to that the style that they have is like the Western jazz blues, right? Like those are like that's the overarching theme.
Mm.
And that one that we listened to was jazz, but I think the vocals, I think you're right about the vocals that it didn't fit the situation and it
Yeah.
would have been better off with, the seatbelt switch. I love them.
There you go.
But
There you go.
so no, I get it. And
Yeah.
it's interesting. You think when you were talking about Dun Dun Dun, they have like it's like EDM mixed with classical, which is such a fun combination.
Right.
And so sometimes I'm like, I wonder if like that's what happens here in Cowboy Bebop is that there's like a mix of different
That could
genres
be-
together.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
But they're trying to put them together, but maybe not necessarily in the best way.
Yeah, that could be it. I'm not sure yet. Maybe as the show goes on, I'll figure it out. But
Yeah.
that's just one thing it's just throwing me off. And I think that's probably what
That's fair.
happened is like I was trying to watch the first episode and it just kept pissing me off. So I was like, I can't. That's probably what happened. Cause like it just doesn't,
Yeah.
my brain is like, what the hell is this,
Yeah.
But no, like, yeah, we were talking about the episodic style of the show, and then like, each one's gonna be its own case kind of thing, and
Yeah.
I'm digging it so far. I think I don't know. I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out.
Yeah.
We haven't really we haven't dove into any of the characters yet, really, so it's kind of hard to be like,
it's hard. It's just like, first impressions
Yeah.
are difficult. But
Yeah.
like, we don't know a whole lot about Jet, the big robot guy.
Yeah.
But
Is he a robot or
he's
just his
like-
arm?
It might just be his arm.
Hmm.
I think it's just his arm.
Right. But
kinda
I think
reminds
he's
me of,
funny. He's good. He's good. He's a good sidekick for the main character, who's a little goofy himself.
Yeah. Oh my
And I
God,
think, they
Spike
play
is-
off of each other
he
very
could-
well.
They do, and he kind of keeps Spike in line. I feel like he's
Yeah.
like,
And this, so far, what I'm seeing from the characters that we're being introduced to is very, I don't want to say classic, but definitely, why can I not word today? It's one of those days.
I know what word you're trying to use.
Yeah. But it's
not
conventional.
generic.
It's
Conventional.
it's very conventional. So nothing crazy. And I think, a lot of this stuff is a little predictable. Like,
Yeah.
the show is a little older as well. So it makes sense because a lot of stuff that was out back then was kind of that way or whatever. But,
Right.
so,
Yeah, it kind of has the goofy like 90s gags, I feel like, with
Right.
The dog and not getting like dodging the net or whatever. And
right.
Yeah, those
And then
kinds of
the
things.
boys
And
fishing up
boat
the guy,
scene.
like,
Yeah. Those it's
like-
very 90s gag.
Yeah. pretty much.
Film thing.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens because obviously there's 20 or so episodes to go. So
Yeah,
I'm very-
I'm pumped. I
want to learn this
I don't
story
wanna
about
say
the
anything.
roses.
Now
yeah,
I'm-
yeah,
now
you
I'm
don't.
you.
Yeah,
I'm like-
you're
I'm
me.
like-
You're like,
I'm like,
oh, there's
shit,
so
I
much I
can't
could
say
say, but I
anything.
can't. Yeah, exactly.
I'm just
exactly.
okay. Well,
but I'm gonna
find out next.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to do some of the guessing this time and see if I can, like we did with Dog, which was pretty
Yeah, I
obvious,
was
I
like-
think, but
Yeah. They did hint at it, to be fair. So
They did. It was pretty.
Yeah.
I missed the whole thing that you were saying though with the data stuff. I think I was looking or listening or doing something else, but
not
my brain-
watching the show is what
my
he's
brain
saying.
was somewhere else probably.
That's
I was
fair, that's
focusing
fair.
on something else. But yeah, the like I said, it's pretty standard so far. I think I just want to know what the story is with the roses they keep showing. So
Yeah,
we'll see what's up with that. I don't know.
We'll find out. Find out next on Dragon Ball Z, right, Crescent?